I would love to start with your early days
Mm.
and more particularly a brick bazooka action figure. What role did that play in your life?
When I was young, I always was very amazed by muscle and strength, and I loved like the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Van Damme, Sylvester movies. I grew up in the '90s, and I also like as a 5 or 6 year old, I had like a freaking box of action figures. I was obsessed with them. And like one of them in particular was this brick bazooka guy that was freaking jacked, and I just always remember admiring the strength and the muscle. And it was very clear to me that I wanted to train and gain muscle and look good. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world.
But why?
I wanted to have that power, I wanted to feel like no one could mess with me. I wanted to feel like I was improving myself, growing. I wanted to like be like the movie star. Like when you see that, the main character in a movie that's powerful, that's strong, that's, I wanted to be kind of the hero of my own story. I didn't want to just sit on the sidelines. So it's very clear to me, like there was a link between having an amazing life, being powerful, being strong, taking action. There's a link with that and like the strength, the muscle, and like the training.
And you saw that right away?
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that right away. And even like when I was watching some of those movies, like what would really inspire me the most was like, in Rocky, like when he's training and he's working out, he's doing push-ups, he's boxing. Like I loved the work it took to kind of get the result. And even in a lot of the kung fu movies, you do see like this training component. So like I was very drawn to like the discipline and the training to get the result.
It's funny because a lot of people start out and they are super interested in lifting weights, but then they're like, like that's not for me. But for you, it seems like it's been literally every year you've just gotten more and more invested and interested in lifting and helping people. So why is that the case?
Well, for me, if I love something, I like sharing it. Like if I find something really is awesome for me, I want to share it. Like when I started doing fasting, I was telling my friends, I'm like, tell my brothers, yes, what are you doing eating breakfast? We got to start fasting, the benefits, So when I find something I love, I like to share it. Hence why I started going on YouTube, when I was very young. So that's pretty much that's the kind of the way my brain is wired. When I figure something out, my initial impulse is to start sharing it with people.
Yeah, I am as well. Like I found from doing 300 plus episodes, such a common theme for content creators and people who end up making it online is like, they have that same impulse, the impulse to share, the impulse to look at the world and be like, I like that, or I dislike that. And I want to tell everyone about it.
Yeah, no, exactly.